Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Languish. The holiday season is around the corner and today I want to be talking about my suggestions for buying stuff for that established artist in your life. So let's get started. So let's face it, buying art supplies for an artist is actually rather risky. If they're a beginning artist, not as risky because they've got a lot of stuff that they probably haven't tried before and maybe don't have yet. Gift ideas for the budding or beginning artist in your life is down in the description below. But for the established artist, the professional artist in your life that you want to gift something that they're going to use that maybe they don't already have is kind of a hard thing. So here's my established artist gift guide. The biggest thing you want to think about when purchasing gifts for an established or professional artist, you want to think about two things: helping them with the cost of something or helping them fuel their creativity. If you can do those things or one of those things, then you've accomplished a great goal and you've helped them out a lot and they're gonna love you for it. First thing I'd recommend is asking them for a list or suggestions or ideas. You can't really go wrong with that, and every artist pretty much has a list. They're just maybe afraid to share it with you because, you know, art supplies tends to be kind of expensive. And so if it's on their list, they haven't bought it yet because it's expensive, but then they're embarrassed to tell you because, you know, it might be too much for you to buy. Don't be afraid to ask them for a list, and there's a variety of things, a variety of options, but it's always a good place to start. You can just use it as a springboard and kind of go from there. Second thing that's a good idea is gift cards. So obviously we have Amazon where you can pretty much buy anything and have it delivered to your house. A gift card to Amazon is not a bad idea. There's lots of art supply stores that you can buy gift cards to as well. You can often buy stuff online. So purchasing a gift card for an artist, they can also buy online. So definitely recommend looking into that option if you're really stuck on what to get your artist friend. Let's get into some of the supplies that I know for me, I would enjoy receiving as a professional artist or could see an established artist really getting excited about these things. First thing is you can't really go wrong with travel sets. So this could be a little travel palette of watercolors, little travel sketchbook or watercolor paper, reservoir pens and brushes and different things like that that are all smaller size that can be taken on a plane or on a road trip in a backpack, in a suitcase, that type of thing. Always a great idea, always a great gift, always used, always needed. One of probably my favorite gifts that I received years back was a backpack with an attached seat. So this is great for the artists that might do some plein air painting, outdoor painting, traveling and painting. Like there's lots of options when it comes to this, but it's great for storage, it's great for traveling. It's awesome. You can sit down, you can rest, you can eat a snack, you can paint while you're sitting there on your little bench. It's kind of a really cool gift. That's a fun one to look into. Along those same lines, you can look into art supply storage. Little pouches, little containers that can store things like brushes, fun ways to display or store brushes or paints or papers. That type of thing is always fun to organize supplies, organize the studio, just great ideas for that professional artist. And sometimes, you know, go to the art supply store or go online, kind of peruse and look, and sometimes you can find fun things like a really cool brush. You know, sometimes brushes can be expensive, so go buy a really fancy brush or a really fancy pen in a specific size or color. Like sometimes finding something specific like that can be kind of a fun little throw it into another gift, throw it with some clothes or candy or something, you know, and it can be kind of a fun just add-on without you having to be too invested and too worried about whether or not they're gonna use it or like it. It's kind of just a fun addition or spur of the moment idea. And then this is one of the things that artists use a lot of and they buy constantly, and so it never hurts to help them out with that, and that would be things like canvases, paper, and any sort of surface that they would work on. Sketchbooks, watercolor paper, watercolor boards, canvas board, so many options for surfaces. Again, knowing your artist and knowing what mediums they work in will really help you with this. What sizes they tend to work in. Canvas canvas paper. There's so many options, but definitely a great gift to get a whole box of surfaces to paint on or draw on. Another interesting thing is if you know your artist well, or you got kind of a list of idea, you know what mediums they work in, sometimes doing a little research and finding something that maybe they've never tried. So I know for myself that things like gouache or alcohol inks or markers, that type of thing that I've never really dived into because I probably didn't want to invest in the material, those can be some good ideas. Again, a little bit more risky because you don't know if they're gonna like it, you don't know if they're gonna use it, maybe they've tried it and didn't like it, you know, that type of thing. But again, if you know your artist well, or if you get a list and you just have a better idea of what they like and what they do, it could be kind of a fun route to take. This could be oils, this could be clay, polymer clay, lots of fun options of things that can be done really professionally, but it could kind of, you know, get them outside the box a little bit, try something new. Art books, art biographies, self-help, creative stuff. Like there's so many amazing books out there that you can look into, do a little research yourself. Really can't go wrong with that. They're super inspiring. I actually have a link of my top 10 books for artists that I recommend down in the description below. Go check that out so you can get some more ideas. Portfolios are always another great idea. So again, depending on what size art they work in, what size art they make, what material they work in, you can get flip book ones, you can get storage bin type ones, with sleeves, without sleeves. You know, there's lots of different portfolio options out there. Great idea. Those often aren't super cheap, depending on the size and the type, but would make a great gift. And at the end of this list, I did put this one thing that I wasn't sure about, but I was thinking about myself and like, you know, what would I want as an artist? And I honestly get really inspired by other people's art. And this might not be true for everybody. It might, you know, I don't know if it would be weird for an artist to open up a piece of art that's not theirs from someone else, of someone else's, but it shouldn't be weird. And I think gifting art to an artist is kind of an interesting thing to think about. I actually have recently been looking at other people's art with the intention of buying or seriously thinking of buying. And I think someone purchasing art for an artist is kind of an interesting creative move, and it ultimately is going to inspire and motivate them. And I think it's really, and it's something I want to do more as an artist, is collect other people's art and to have other people's art around me to inspire me, to get me motivated. So that's not a bad idea. You know, look up some other artists that you like, enjoy, love, and try gifting a piece of art to your artist. So that's it, folks. That is my list of ideas, my gift guide, if you will, for the professional or established artist in your life. Links to view all of these supplies that I mentioned in this video are down in the description below. You can go check it out for yourself. I hope you found this helpful and encouraging and idea giving. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see more video content like this. Have a wonderful holiday season and happy shopping. Bye.